Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome. I am just another Pokey Dad, and if you know where I stole my intro from, you're my kind of geek, and I say geek lovingly. I really do. I hope everybody's staying safe out there. We are in strange times, aren't we? Strange, strange times. So, um, I don't know what to say about, and I don't want to expand on the whole pandemic. Just know that I'm thinking of all of you. I'm hoping everyone stays safe. Don't let fear take over. Be smart, be safe. We'll all be there on the other side, hopefully, as long as we do what is necessary. And so I want to show off. I've been playing, like everybody else, ADP Zacian. And I've got a list I really like. I worked on a little bit with a coach, and I made a few tweaks, mainly for playing online, because I found I was coming up against just enough. My brain is going blank, but Obstagoon decks that even though this is so this is kind of a conglomeration of a few lists. I'm gonna run through it with you. Obviously, the main focus, Arceus Dialga Palkia GX, for the Altered Creation GX, taking the extra prize, doing the extra 30 damage. You got to get this on turn 2 or your first attack, basically. Really important. Ultimate Ray is a great attack, loading energy onto your bench in the process. So this is kind of the crux of the deck with Zacian V for the Brave Blade 230 to 60 after the boost. An Intrepid Sword is a great early use. When you're not playing a supporter, maybe, or you just have nothing left to do. Intrepid Sword yourself. Okay, so we're running 2 copies of ADP, 3 copies of Zacian. The rest of the Pokemon lineup, 1 copy of the Primate Wisdom Oranguru, and this helps in so many ways, because a lot of times you're cycling your deck with either Professor's Research or Marnie, or that's my cat, one of them. So he may make an appearance here, which would be all right. He's a good boy. He really is. Okay, so Primate Wisdom, switch a card from your hand with the top card of your deck. It's good. You throw a energy on top of your deck, and then use Intrepid Sword, and suddenly it's on your Zacian. So that's a good use. Now, this is, I put in Snorlax V and Snorlax V Max strictly for the Obstagoon matchup, so you'd have an evolution, and it's one that does the damage. You're running a full bench in this deck almost always anyway, and so Obstagoon is struggling to knock out this Snorlax VMAX. So if you get off your ADPs and you're taking 2 prizes, you just roll over them with Snorlax VMAX. So that's why he's in, mainly for the latter. I don't know if it'd be as important in real life, but Since I'm not doing any real life playing right now, the latter is what it is. Absol, because everybody's playing Jirachi, including us. Dedenne GX, because you need the draw. 2 copies of Jirachi with the Stellar Wish. So that's your Pokemon lineup. Again, ADP Zacian 90% of the time. We've got 1 Cherish Ball, helps get your ADPs or your Dedenne. We're running 4 Custom Catchers, 2 copies of Energy Spinner, which is really important early game. If you can get Energy Spinner turn 1, so you can get the water, the goal is put a water onto ADP, discard a metal energy, use a metal saucer to get it back into play, and then energy swish it onto the ADP. So on your first attack, you can do your Altered Creation GX. Now, one of the tough things is sometimes you really have to burn your deck to do it. And you can't be afraid to do it. Like, just go full hog wild there. If you know, did Dene a full hand away if you have to draw into a professor's research that hand away if you have. I mean, I will burn through half this deck just to get Altered Creation off on the second turn, because if you do, you're almost guaranteed the win at that point. It really has been that much. You miss Altered Creation on your first attack, your win percentage goes down. And so you don't want to miss that attack. We're running 2 energy switches, not a lot, but just enough, because you only have to do it the one time. 4 copies of Metal Saucer. We're running 3 Pokemon catchers. I'm not a fan of coin flips, but you need the gust. This deck really you want to take specific knockouts. 4 copies of Quick Ball. 2 super scoop ups. I like it to scoop up Dedenne if you have to scoop up your ADP to get him out of the way. Let him take a couple hits maybe if in certain situations. Lots of reasons, but again, coin flip. So, but when it works, it works. We're running 4 copies of Switch. Really important to switch around in this deck. 2 Shrines of Punishment, so you can hit the right numbers after your, getting the 270, even 280 sometimes if you get it out at the right time. 2 copies of Marnie. Good. Shuffle, put it on the bottom of your deck, draw a new hand. It's a good control aspect to, excuse me, dry throat, nothing to worry about. I don't have a glass of water around, and anyway, nothing to worry about. Also, you're watching me on a computer screen, so really, we're not. Okay, let me tell you one thing about this whole coronavirus aspect thing. All right, so a lot of tournaments have been canceled. We're all worried about worlds and regionals and cups and leagues. What's going to happen? Who knows? No speculating. I'm just not going to do it. What I am going to say is we saw before the ban on everything, everybody going to elbow bumps or pound it, and I have to say, all I kept thinking about was I felt really fortunate. I went to the last regionals. I went to Collinsville. Went to Collinsville, and at Full Grip Games table, was Natalie Champagne. And I went up to her and I told her, because I had, in a previous video that Andrew Mahone had done, they showed some gameplay, and she and he shook hands, and I was so impressed by the quality of her handshake that I made a comment about it, and just I was like, that is how I was raised, to properly shake a hand, and she could give a class on it. And so I told her that, and she extended her hand. We had a proper handshake, and if that's the last Pokemon handshake I ever get, it was so worth the moment. So thank you, Natalie. And if we go back to handshakes, and I don't know that, but if we do, everybody out there, grip hard, proper shake, eye contact, no limp wrist, no wet fingers. Just learn to shake a hand. Ooh, all right. Yeah, we're on my phone. Ooh. Okay, anyway, 4 copies of Professor's research. 2 skateboards, 2 metal frying pans, because you don't want to get hosed by the old fire decks. And Baby Blounds is a tough matchup anyway, but it becomes nearly impossible. 1, if you don't hit your altered creation, and 2, if you don't force them to burn 5 or 6. I don't even know what it would require. Now it would be 6, like 6 energy to knock out a Zacian. If they only have to burn 3, then you're, 3, you're just never going to catch up. And then we're running 10 energy, 2 water, and 8 metal. That is the deck. Let's get into the ladder, play a few games, see how it goes. Thank you for being with me, and we'll see you on the other side. All right. Bob Man 8888888. All right. Here we go. Tails never fails. And we do not want to go first. I'm a proponent of going first in a lot of decks, but if you're playing ADP and there's a way for you to get your attack off as the first attack, you want to do it. This is not a promising opening hand. It's not the worst I could have, but I really want to draw either an ADP or a quick ball or something to get it out before I have to research. Because maybe if I get something in play, I could scoop up theoretically, but the problem is I'm already down. Yeah, see, so we're in kind of a yuck spot here. Should I catch her just to do it, or does it matter? I think I'd rather knock the Poiple out, to be honest. So I hate burning this entire hand, but that's where we're at. Yikes. This isn't any better, right? So let's see what the old primate wisdom can get us. We'll throw the catcher back. That's something. Okay, so we can quick ball away, and I am going to quick ball away another energy. We've hopefully got a couple more metal saucers left. Only 2 in the deck. That's troubling. Okay, we are going to get the ADP. I could have got Jirachi. That might have made more sense, actually, because I have the switches. I got ahead of myself because I thought, ooh, I've got the energy spinner. So I am going to throw him up there and just be done. See, missing the first attack is always troublesome. If I had a way, starting to Dene is just bad, and having to. I don't mind so much having to research away the whole hand, but just not then hitting anything off of it, not setting up a good um, response. So, what are we up against? Yeah. So, I'm not sure what this deck is, but we've got cats and dogs living together. Mass hysteria. All right, let's put the energy back. Why not? Another ADP. I don't really need that out yet. If I miss, my next draw is energy, but if I miss off the primate wisdom, then I may throw the other ADP down so I have two, load all the energy onto him, and maybe it's a mill deck. So let's see if we primate wisdom the catcher, get energy. So yeah, I'm going to put him down just so I can ultimate ray and have a, oh no, I'm not going to have another attacker. So do I even want to? Maybe I load up the Orangaroo. Okay. That's what I think. Now, you know what? I'm going to put one there and two here and hope that I draw. There you go. Okay, so you've got two ADPs. See, I mean, when you only have to take 3 knockouts to win, it kind of just makes life too easy. Or 2 knockouts if they were to put down or had put down a, if you were playing against another GX deck or a tag team or Vs. So, I mean, it's just altered creation is broken. It really is. I need some water. I don't want you to think that I'm hacking up a lung, but so if I am soft, I apologize because my throat is not sore, just dry. We had a big snow here last night. The air is dry. What are you gonna do? I'm old. All those things, you know how it is. Anyway. I don't know what I'm up against, but with all the spread damage, it concerns me that I don't know what I'm up against. That's, like, what are they going to do? What giant move are they pulling off, taking all 6 prizes at once? I don't know the deck that I'm up against. So, we get another knockout here. And then unless they're taking all their prizes right now, I kind of don't know how we lose. They certainly could, put something up that we, maybe they get a doll out or something, but excuse me, hopefully we would run into one of our gust, but I don't know what I'm playing here. but I feel like it. Oh, okay. So they're gonna maybe reset. I don't know what the um, put us both at 3. I don't know. And then what's their win on that? I mean they've got me befuddled, quite honestly. Um, I mean, what do they have that takes the knockout on? Um, because right, they're gonna reset us both to 3 prizes. And just so we got that. Let's just I don't know what I want, right? I guess a switch. That's probably bad because I should Marnie, um, but I don't want to actually give him more cards. So let's do this. Don't want to give him more cards, but I will. I'll give him one more just so I can. All right. All right. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do here. I mean, he obviously he takes the knockout and wins, right? So, each Pokemon in your discard 180, 190, that you can't really take the win with that guy. So, how is he taking the win on this turn? Because he's got to take the win on this turn, right? So, what is I'm lost. Someone smarter than me knows what I'm up against, I think, and how they're going to win on this turn. Because clearly he has a plan, and I'm not seeing it. I don't know what it is. But he's got to be able to do 250 to 240. He has to be able to do 240, and he wins. Or gust in 220 or whatever. I don't know. But it's not with vengeance. Because you can only do up to 190 with vengeance. So you're still just a little short. So I don't know. Like I said, I just couldn't ask for a better one card off a reset stamp, right? All right. So what are we? I mean, I just don't know. I don't because we have the Dwong. Is that 60 damage to 2 Pokemon. I get spread. I get it, but I'm baffled. I'm baffled at what we're doing here. Hope and pray. I guess that was it. Like, hoping that I'm not gonna be able to, well, let's just put you down. Let's do this. And if we scoop up, that's just the game. That's the game. I don't know what, I honestly, I don't know what deck that was. Thank you for the game. I'm a little, so someone tell me what their win condition was. I think they were missing a component somewhere. But I could be wrong. Maybe I missed something. Anyway, let's jump into another game here. And show off, because that was an ADP game. It had nothing to do with Zacian, right? So, mirror match maybe? I think we might be. We'll see how this goes. No, I still don't want to go first. I'm going to give it a shot. All right, so we got only one thing we really want in this hand, and that's the water energy. The rest of it, we got another Naganadal, treasure, new decks going around maybe or old decks, I don't know. Tell me what I'm missing, folks. Tell me what I'm missing. Let's see. Well, that doesn't hurt. Ooh, Mew. Mew box is a tough matchup. Especially the new, if you've seen Henry Brand's list that he won the regionals with, it's just sick. Garchomp Giratina, also sick. So this should be a good tough matchup. If I can get Altered Creation off, we might have a chance. All kind of depends on what they have going on. So, one thing about this deck is we don't worry too much about the control, other than all right, so let's put the catcher back. Yeah, that's all right. We'll do that. Not thrilled. So we want to, golly, just have nothing going on, right? Shoot. That was not the turn we wanted. No explosiveness off that one. We missed a lot. But and now we're going to probably get Horror House, if I were to guess. So we're going to end up not being able to play any cards from our hand. So let's see. Yep. So it's a tough one. The only thing we can do really is try and get rid of all right, that helps a little. Helps a little. So, but it puts us behind, and that's the tough part on this deck. So, because we're definitely, if he uses, I don't know what he's got to use, but he's got the knockout there with that. So I think we've just lost this game already. And my own fault for putting down the shrine. I gave it to him basically for that one. So, because now I get knocked out by Calamitous Slash, and that's game over. So, what can you do? what can you do? So, well played, and we concede. All right. We'll try again. What can you do? Sometimes you're the dog, and sometimes you're the fire hydrant. That time we were definitely the fire hydrant. We could have kept going, tried to dig our way out, but I don't really see a way to do it. We were just, too far behind. We missed our one opportunity to hit the attack. So we want to let's try and get it this time. Let's see what we can do. I feel like the shuffle gods are not with us tonight. We're just having weird starts all the way around. As I look at this hand, and all I can see is quick ball for a Dedenne to get a whole new one. I don't know. And that's not what I really want to do, but I don't necessarily. Let's look at our deck just to see where we're at. We've got the Dedenne, so that's good. Two spinners, one switch this. I mean, we've got a solid enough. We're getting rid of pretty much all our switches, but I mean, I don't know. There's just not much more to do, but we want to be aggressive. So the trouble is we just went through half our switches, and we're just not hitting at all what we need. But I did get a switch, so I'm going to have to go for a Jirachi. Yikes. This is just... But you can see how, just going full on aggression, yeah, we're going to go for you now. And we'll have lost, I think, both our energy switches. So, nothing worth keeping there. And again, holy nuts, we just get nothing, right? But if we're going to get nothing, we may as well really get nothing. Let's pull you up and be done. Man, button on my phone, and lost the recording, so we're picking up pretty much where we left off. Playing ADP Zacian without ADP-orization. All right. So what are you going to do? I mean, sometimes this is, you're just fighting against the shuffle, right? Is that anything you can do about it? Not really. You just got to roll with the punches, and believe me, we're getting punched. Gut punched. All right. So, anybody watching Star Trek Picard? It's almost at the season finale on CBS All Access. I am a Star Trek. I'm a sci-fi fan in general, but I'm really have been a fan of. Oh, there's one. He's been hanging out with me all night, but you haven't seen him because he's. This is Frankie. Say hello, Frankie. Because he's sleepy. See how sleepy he is? He's been sleeping on me here. Okay. Let's see if we can. All right. Pull that up. How many? We've gotten rid of one. Research. Let's see if we can. What do I got in here? Nothing. Let's grab a catcher. Why not? And nothing else going on here right out of this hand. Let's see if we can bring up, yeah, we'll bring you up. And then we just go for it. All right, so we got you. We got you. I'm going to put you there, and then just go. Right? Just go for it. And, all right. We are just not going to in any way be lucky. So we're going to rely on being good. So the odds are not in our favor. So Star Trek Picard. I'm a big sci-fi fan, and I really have been enjoying Star Trek Picard quite a lot on a lot of levels. And he's just handsome, isn't he? Whether he opens his eyes or not. Oh, but he's got bad breath. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. I hope if I have that bad of breath, someone offers me a mint and I take it. So, all right. I really, 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 really want an energy switch, but I think I burned them both, right? So, just not going to happen. So, really, what I have to do is rely on getting out of the active somehow. All right, I can do this. I can custom catcher up something. Let's do this again. And then I just can't burn all my resources. I've burned a lot of them, but I also only have 15 cards left in deck. So I hit the one that I needed just so I could at least start taking... Oh! Play error. Wow. Yeah. Sometimes you just have fat fingers, right? So blew that hard. Yikes. So what else is going on? Cats, the movie of the musical, is available for download. And I really do. I'm a musical theater nerd, as well as a sci-fi nerd and a cat lover. So Cats, segue. There is apparently no butthole version movie, cut of the movie, which is a sigh of relief, right? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's just a thing that was going around, and I'm not going to go into it because it's a little crass, and I'm not really up for that tonight. So I almost am sorry that I brought it up. I'm just chatting. If you hear a little in the background of people talking, that's Bob's Burgers on the TV, and is one of my favorite shows. I'm sure I've said that before. I've just blown this so badly. I really have. Just so ugly, just by missing that last attack by accident, and it was an accident. I just don't know how I really get out of this. I've got to get the energy on the ADP. If he gets this knockout on me, then I mean, ideally, I will avoid a 3 prize turn if I can. So maybe I need to take a single prize knockout before. Nah, I don't have time for that, is the trouble. So I don't know. I think by missing that last attack, I put myself in an untenable situation here. And that just may be what it is. Because I just don't see a way through this one. So, yeah, we're just hanging. Sorry. Phone. We're just hanging. Got my bud hanging out on my shoulder. Okay. I hope everybody's doing well out there. And certainly better than I'm doing. So I think he's trying to set up the 12 knockout. So actually, what can I do here? I think what I want to do is just look at what's left in my deck. Nothing that's going to help me. And pass. So if I play this right, so what I want to do, take one more knockout here, hopefully. But I may have missed that boat. Take one more knockout, then altered creation. Take 2 to skip over the so I go there. No, I don't have any energy left. So there's no. Oh wait, no. There is point in this. So here we go. So I go to 4, and then I hopefully I get the alt creation off. Skip over 3, and we'll be all right. I only have 4 turns to pull this off. So, so let's hope that, because he'll take the 2 prizes here. And let's just hope that we can pull this off quick enough. So we're going to do this. And we're going to altered creation. And then if we skip 3, because he's got all these 3s, we might make it out of this alive. I don't know. We'll see. The choice is, do I... No, I definitely think I put Snorlax VMAX up. Because 300 is going to be a tougher road to hoe. So that's my thought. Put the Snorlax V up, VMAX, and hope that Nagquag doesn't make fools of us. But I think we're all right. I mean, I think we are. Because I think he's only able to take the Jirachi knockout because he's only getting 4 tokens. So, right. I think we are okay. So, we want to switch up here. We're going to Primate Wisdom 1 back. Why not? Just to see. And then we will just take the knockout there. Skip over 3. And hope that I mean, we can knock out anything, so we just have to avoid being knocked out here, really. 230. So a Quagsire with Hydro Pump, 60, 230 would need an additional 180 basically. So I don't think he's getting there. I could be wrong, and he could have something else up his sleeve altogether, like that. That is exactly what I was thinking, Espeon Deoxys. So I think that's where he gets us, right? Because he's got cross division to put 200. Well, so 140 and 80. Yep, nope, not quite enough. So I don't know that he has us here. He may. But 200, he's not quite 140 and 80. Oh, yep. So there we go. We won that one. How do I? Okay. Yep. He didn't quite have it, the knockout there, so he gave up. Let's try one more game. Why don't we? And see if we ever get this deck to play like it's supposed to play. Who knows? Not I, said me. Tails. Unrated 999. How are you, pal? Good to see you. I like your hat. I really do. Okay. So, we've got ADP. We've got Zacian. Is it Zacian? Zacian? I don't know. I've never heard it spoken aloud in a official capacity. I've seen different things. I think it's Zacian. And that's what I say, right? Zacian? I don't even know. Do I? I'd probably switch it up. Mirror match. Here we go. The person who gets the first altered creation wins. That's pretty much the way the game goes. So I've got the components. What I need sort of desperately is a energy switch, or not an energy switch. I need a way to discard energy first. Quick ball, which would be great for like a Dedenne. If I could quick ball for a Dedenne, I think I might be able to pull off turn 1 altered creation. So let's see how this goes. One of the versions of ADP running around is the Crushing Hammer version of it. I don't play that. I don't like it. But so if we're up against that, and if I miss this altered creation, it could be a little troublesome. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna put you down just for the heck of it. Get you up there. Don't like it, but we're gonna Marnie. I would have rather had some better options here. And this gives us nothing except you and you. So we want to draw first, then primate wisdom. All right. Maybe if we got a Dedenne, we might be in business. Here we go. Okay. Let's see if we get it. Let's see if we pull off the wombo combo here. No, so close though. So very, very close. And there, now we've got it, but we missed our turn 1. Let's hope our Absol does its job, and our Marnie did okay and prevents a switch. If so, we might be in okay position here. But I don't know. Let's pray misses a switch. That's okay, since I have the switches. As long as he doesn't have the switch, but he has the switch, and I've said switch way too many times. So, I think that's game. I gotta say, I think he just won. That's kind of just the way this one works. So, we're just now a turn behind, and I don't think there's really a way out of it. Except that I shouldn't say that, because I think I get the first knockout here. Because he'll hit into me. Oh no, he's got the first knockout if he on here. So here's what we need to do, because now I'm going to take the knockout on his there, and yep. Okay, so the play is I don't have energy there, so okay. Okay, so we're going to get rid of the energy there. Get another Zacian out. Put the energy on. We will energy switch from you up there. We will prime wisdom, see what we get. All right, and don't hit the wrong. Brave Blade, get the knockout. I did all that wrong, but that allows us. Okay, so we just need one more energy, and as long as he takes the 3. Yeah, well played. I forgot ADP, right? I mean, I just wasn't thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. That's the strength, though, of ADP. The first knockout usually, or the first person, yeah, the first knockout wins the game. Our we missed on our first attack, and we lost. So one more game. Let's see if we can swing this in our favor. I don't know. It's a fun deck to play, though, and I hope you've enjoyed being with me on this cuckoo crazy little ride. This will be our last game. Win, lose, or draw against Baby Blowns. So what a joy. What a joy of matchups we've had tonight, right, children? Let's take a look at the sleeping cat, because that's probably about as good as it's going to get in this game. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to get our ADP out. Frankie's just chilling. Let's see if we can catch her up. The Blown that doesn't have energy. What do we get off Stellar Wish? I'm going to go with a quick ball. And we'll pull out I kind of want Snorlax V, right? So that he really has to waste some. All right, so I guess I do this just so I can get the energy onto him. We will put the catcher back on top. See if we can pull him up just to get another. Because what I'd really like. We'll do this. We'll switch into the other Jirachi and see if we can get an energy spinner is what we really want. Nope. So at least we've got this. We'll put that there. And what I'm going to do, just in case, is put him up. If he gets knocked out, it's okay. It puts the energy out, and then I still have a way to retreat. And if he doesn't get knocked out, but my thought is, that's why I did it right there. So that, one, it puts the energy in the discard. So if I get the Zacian out, nice. We can do that. Let's see what we get off the Stellar Wish. I'm not going to take anything from that because I'm going to go here. We want this. Nope. I don't like the idea here of not taking a knockout. Is actually makes me feel super bad. It does. It makes me feel super bad. But it is the situation we're in. So, in this matchup, not taking a knockout and leaving myself open. So he's going to take 3 prizes here, almost assuredly. Oh, no, he's not. Wow. That just shifted the tone of the game in a major way. In a major, major way. So we're going to put the energy back. We're going to switch over there. I'm just going to see what we pull here. All our energy. Not exactly what we wanted to do. Let's hope we have some in deck to attach, right? 2. All right. Well, we're going to go 2. That's okay. Marnie's okay. Good. That was a tonal shift, really, because if he takes a knockout here, which I just got to believe because he didn't the last time, that he might not have it this time. So if he's not able to take the knockout here, then it's almost game over. As long as I don't miss a knockout and he misses one, this could be a swing in our favor. It really could. So let's see how we go. Because it's 200. See? Yep. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. We're going to go here. Let's see. Can we scoop up? Yeah. All right. So that's how it rolls. That was a pretty good, we got lucky. They missed their knockouts. But as you see, you take big swings and sometimes you miss big. You can't help some weird shuffling aspects sometimes. But anyway, that's my take on the deck currently. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I hope you stuck with me through all the ramblings. And I hope you're practicing social distancing. Let's get through this so we can all start shaking hands the proper way. Thank you for watching. Remember to be safe, be happy, be healthy, and be kind. We'll see you next time.